Hello, friends. I am Rose. Welcome to Story with Blue Lady, where we bring you stories full of wonder and excitement. Let's get started. Today's story is Respect the Elderly. Respect for the aged reflects a timeless virtue that is often overshadowed in our fast-paced world. The narrative begins with a group of young girls on their way to Sunday school, casting amused glances at one of their peers walking alongside an elderly man. While the girls giggle and whisper, their behavior reflects an unfortunate disregard for the elderly and those deserving of respect. The sight of the thoughtful young lady and the venerable man walking together offers a stark contrast to the girl's behavior. The elderly gentleman, one who had helped build up the country, is not only deserving of their respect, but also a symbol of the wisdom and experience older generations bring to society. In earlier times, respect and reverence were essential parts of church-going, and these values extended to all areas of life. People attended religious services with a deep sense of respect, entering the house of God quietly and attentively, focused on the sermon and its lessons rather than being distracted by superficial things like appearances or social status. This reverence extended to how individuals interacted with each other, regardless of their wealth or background. The emphasis was on character and respect for others, not on the outward appearance or social class. The young lady walking with the gray-haired man exemplifies this sense of decency and kindness. The elderly man, a Sunday school teacher, had taken the time to invite new residents to church and Sunday school, demonstrating his concern for the community and his desire to help others grow in faith. Seeing that the young lady was shy and hesitant to attend alone, he kindly invited her to walk with him. This act of kindness speaks volumes about the character of the man, and yet it is unnoticed or misunderstood by the thoughtless girls who mock them. The story goes on to highlight how small acts of respect and kindness, like greeting someone with a simple good afternoon, can have a profound impact. The elderly man recounts how surprised and touched he was when a young person greeted him politely on the street. This simple act made a lasting impression on him because, as he explains, many young people tend to ignore him when they pass him by on the street. The respect shown to him by the young person stood out because it was an uncommon courtesy in a society where the elderly are often overlooked or dismissed. The narrative also emphasizes the importance of acknowledging others with respect, regardless of their social status or circumstances. A slight bow or a polite greeting, whether to a wealthy individual or someone less fortunate, is a mark of good manners and humility. The story of the little boy who worked long days and felt ashamed to meet a well-addressed young lady, only to be met with her kindness and respect, is a powerful example of how such simple gestures can uplift and inspire others. The boy's admiration for the lady grows, and her politeness leaves a lasting impression, motivating him to become a better person. In contrast to the respect shown by the young lady, the narrative acknowledges that there are individuals, such as loungers or vagabonds, who may not warrant our attention or respect due to their behavior. However, the story makes it clear that many people we encounter, including strangers, are deserving of our respect and may even be our equals or superiors in ways we do not immediately recognize. An incident in Salt Lake City, recounted by a young man who is now a prominent and respected figure, illustrates the lesson of humility and respect. In a rush, the young man attempted to overtake an elderly gentleman at a crossing, but was stopped in his tracks when the older man graciously stepped aside and tipped his hat to let him pass. The young man, filled with shame at his rudeness and haste, learned a valuable lesson in that moment. About the importance of respect for others, particularly those older or more experienced than oneself. The story goes beyond simple manners, delving into the importance of how we speak about and address others, especially those in positions of responsibility within our communities. Referring to someone with familiarity, such as using a nickname like Joe Hall instead of the more respectful Brother Joseph Hall, diminishes the respect that should be afforded to him, particularly if he holds a position of leadership or authority. The story emphasizes that we should strive to honor those who have dedicated their lives to guiding and serving others, such as ward teachers and other church leaders. Ward teachers, as the story notes, play a vital role in the spiritual and emotional well-being of their communities. They are entrusted with the care of the members of their ward, visiting regularly to offer support, counsel, and spiritual guidance. Their role may seem small or insignificant to some, but in truth, they are the backbone of the community, offering comfort in times of illness, sorrow, or difficulty. The story urges young men to aspire to such roles, recognizing that the path to leadership begins with learning to serve others with humility and dedication. In conclusion, respect for the aged is a powerful reminder of the value of respect, humility, and kindness in our interactions with others, especially the elderly and those in positions of responsibility. The lessons shared in this story transcend time and are as relevant today as they were when the story was first written. By acknowledging the wisdom and experience of older generations, offering respect to all individuals, regardless of their circumstances, and recognizing the importance of serving others with humility, we can build a more compassionate and respectful society. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to stay connected with more magical adventures. Until next time.